Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Renate, and in knitting world, you might know me as Singing Knits. If you do not, then it's a pleasure to meet you, and this is gonna be an introduction. But yeah, I'm coming here today to say Happy New Year's. It is already 2026, new year in our lives and in our knitting lives has started. And I am coming to you today to introduce Singing Sock Together 2026, which is going to be a new year-long sock knitting journey. So if you don't know this, then I will tell you. But last year we knitted socks through monthly themes, and we shared them on Instagram. So basically, every first day of the month, I did publish a new theme for the month. And everyone was welcome to join in and to draw an inspiration from this new theme and to knit a pair of socks. So basically, at the end of the year, if those who did participate and did knit all of the socks, at the end of the year, they did have 12 pair of socks. And yeah, I think that that it was very interesting to bring this sock knitting challenge to life. Mostly because there are no strict rules, there is only one theme, and it is very interesting to see how different people in looks at the same thing, and then it's really fun to check the hashtag. Last year's hashtag was SingingSockTogether2025, and sometimes when I feel down and my inspiration is down, or I do lose my sock knitting mojo, then I just write it in an Instagram and look at all of the gorgeous socks that everyone knit last year. So for this year, 2026, we will be continuing singing Sock Together, but with a little expanded format. And each month there still will be a theme that anyone can interpret freely using whatever sock yarn they already have, especially leftovers, mini skeins, or just small amounts of yarn that you have at home. Because yeah, this year I do want to lean into leftover knitting, especially in socks, because I do think that socks are like a good good project to use up your sock yarn leftovers, mini skeins, 50-gram skeins, etc. And yeah, and Instagram will be like this open space where you can share your socks. As the same as the last year, I will introduce a new theme every month, and yeah, we will be using hashtag SingingSockTogether2026. But this year there will be something new. Last year, when I was knitting my socks together with you, I realized that as a designer, I tended to sit down and knit these socks that I was knitting together with you. But then I understood that I'm not able to basically write a pattern and need a sample and do tech editing and all of the shenanigans in like this in time of 1 month. So I decided that this year, every month, together with a team, I will release a new sock pattern. And all patterns will be a part of a growing ebook on Ravelry. And basically, you buy your ebook once, sorry, and then every month a new design will be added to this ebook, and you will have updated document in your Ravelry account. So yeah, so if you do enjoy knitting along with a bit more structure and guidance, then this is quite a good option for you. So yeah, also talking when we are talking about leftovers, I did put together like this basket of mini skeins of like random leftovers and things that, yeah, basically yarn that I would like to use up this year, and socks. So yeah, if you're joining in, I would suggest to also do something like this, because even now when I'm working on these new designs, I come to my leftover basket and I look at the colors, and usually inspiration comes from here. Also themes for the months, they are also coming a bit from Latvian traditions, and also in some designs you will be able to see some like more traditional Latvian knitting in new light. Yeah, so just you know that Latvians don't knit only mittens, like traditional mittens. And a bit more about the ebook. It is already available, and in there is only first pattern in there. And up until the January 15, the midnight of January 15 Riga time, the ebook is available for early price, like early bird price, and after January 15 it is gonna go up a bit. And all of the patterns will be available also individually, but on starting from 2027. So if you do like, I don't know, maybe only one pattern during the year, then yeah, I would say that it would be okay for you to wait to 2027. But if you do at least like 2 to 3 patterns, then I would suggest to buy the ebook, and you will get these patterns with a big discount. There's also going to be different constructions and different techniques explained, and some video tutorials and things like that. So basically, I think that this ebook is a great place if you are starting knitting socks, or maybe if you want to learn something new from knitting socks. And yeah, and everything will be happening still on Instagram also, and everyone is welcome to join, whether you're using my pattern, or your own ideas. There are no rules. I think that this is just a nice like community knitting, and a nice way to see how other people think. And yeah, about January. For January, the theme is reflection. And the first design is called Reflection Socks. They are here. As I mentioned, all of the patterns will be designed in a way that they let us use up yarn leftovers. So in here you can see that I am using the two colors. One is main color. I think that this main color was just a regular 4-ply yarn, and this mini skein is hand dyed yarn from Maruma Yarns from her 2024 advent calendar. And basically, so these socks, they start with ribbing, and then there is a bit of color work, really easy color work with the short floats, and then in the middle there is a part of textured stitches that do mirror like the zigzag from color work. And I think that this also in some ways pulls in the story about reflection, and that reflection is something that is not loud, something that happens inside of us and not everyone sees it. Sometimes it is just something that you feel, like in these socks, that it is something that you feel to touch. And then there is like a heel flap and gasset construction. This is basically my favorite heel, and that's why I started the year with it. And then there is the French heel turn, and then before toe there is a bit more of color work, and then contrasting toe. And sorry. Also, each month there will be some prompt about mindfulness, because with these patterns and throughout this year, I would like to invite you not to only use leftovers and not only think about like more mindful knitting, but to think about how to bring mindfulness into your everyday life. So they're optional. There will be there. You can write it down. You can list them and just basically don't read them. It's optional. But yeah, for January, I will be asking you to look back to the last year and to understand and to maybe write down what you're grateful for and what you want to carry into this next year, new year, and what you are ready to leave behind. But yeah, it is completely optional this part, but I think that it adds another layer to this knitting experience. And for now, I think that I have told you everything. If you do have any additional questions, feel free to leave them in comments. I will try to answer all of them. Let me know if you're gonna participate in this year's sock knitting challenge, and all the links will be down below. How to get an ebook. The hashtag will be in the description too, so you will be able to find everything needed in the description box down below. And also I will be meeting you here every month to talk about the new month's theme, like to announce it and to show you the new sock patterns. So I think this is also going to be nice to to see you once a month also in this way. But yeah, again, Happy New Year, and I hope that this year will bring you a lot of new things, a lot of new experiences, good experiences, and maybe also challenging experiences, because there is no life without those, you know. And I will see you next month. Bye.